The four main topics that we talk to all of our clients about, and it's a must-have, and it's an integral part for planning for aging parents. And the first one is housing, and the second one is healthcare, which is really difficult, particularly this day and age. And the other one is legal preparation, and then the actual financial and wealth behind that process. When it comes to housing and deciding if you're going to stay in your home or move to another facility, this is a real emotional and difficult one for the aging parents and also the children as well. There are many choices, and what best is going to fit that individual's needs and make them most comfortable and happy going forward. There's a buzzword that's around aging in place, and it's all about keeping your parents in the home that they're familiar with and having them just feel safe. They're familiar with the whole situation. And with today's technology, you can have nearly all of those medical concerns covered by nurses that will come over, to prescription drugs. And healthcare can be very difficult, but understanding what your coverage is. How much of your own personal wealth will you have to spend in order to maintain your health? Another part to consider within the healthcare is your prescription drug costs. Do you have the coverage that's going to make sure that you're paying for medication that's going to maintain your health? Another part of the healthcare topic is the long-term care. What does that cover? That also can cover some of your costs in assisted living, and so it's really important to make sure you understand what that will cover. Another issue is gap insurance. It's complicated, I understand, but there are supplemental policies that can be utilized to cover some of the prescription drugs and some of the other costs associated with healthcare. I can't tell you how many times, and you hear it in the news, Sonny Bono dies without a will, and all of those assets will go through a probate, which means a judge has to determine how those assets will be passed. It's very simple to meet with an attorney and begin to address those issues. Setting up a trust is a bit of work in the beginning. You have to deal with advanced medical directives, some of the issues of how your children will be involved in that process. But if you go through those steps, and we can help you do that. In fact, if you look on the website, we have a guide to helping you understanding some of those questions that you'll be asked when you sit down with the estate planning attorney. It's important that you understand where your parents' financial statements are, what institution are these being held at, who are the beneficiaries, just having an overall understanding of where all the assets and the liabilities are. Another issue is making sure that you know who their financial advisor is, who their estate planning attorney. So when it comes to that time, you have easy access to that information. There's a lot more information to consider, and it's good when you begin to engage with them on these conversations to begin to ask those questions of where this information is located, and that you have a full understanding of the situation. The RJ Patterson Group is dedicated to helping you start that process with your parents. Please contact us to receive the survival guide and/or log into the website. And remember, live for today and save for tomorrow.